Hey, Brian and David, it's sure nice to see you guys today. Glad that you've seen some good scores coming there, David. That's great news, buddy. It's well earned. And then here's the good news for you, Brian. From this down the line angle, those legs are much more solid, much better looking. And then on the downswing, the club head's looking great. Right there through the top of your left shoulder is fantastic. And then over here, again, the legs look good and solid. And the rehinge is happening nicely there. And then when we look at the driver, again, it's not going to look quite as good on the video, but in many ways, it is looking good. Alright, so for the driver, again, right around the plane line. Now this one, remember, it went kind of high and to the right. You got it, you see how the club head twisted right there. You got it toward the toe and a little high on the face. Like you said, the T was a little too high maybe, and I would agree with that. But you see how the club looks great through the all-important downswing here, man. So that's some great stuff going on, just like we saw with the iron, and the legs are good and solid. And then over here, again, the legs are good and solid. The rehinge is not as great with the driver, but that's common to a lot of folks, but there it's just happening a little later. So again, I think get that weighted club from Skills, man. I'll send you that link. Get that weighted club. That'll be great for you to keep developing more and more strength in your arms, in your shoulders, and your hands, to get that rehinge happening more and more, and the feel of letting the club head do more of the work for you. And so yeah, just give yourself time, man, to get used to those good things there, Brian. Now, David, let's see your iron here from both angles. Again, this down the line angle looks good, David, because it's right around the plane line, bud. Right dead on it. Right there, buddy. And then through the top of your left shoulder very nicely. And then again, you still have that down back move with your head and upper body. That arm doesn't look as good as you thought, but I do love that swing link feel for you, man. That is great. And then with the driver here, going to see some good stuff on the plane line again. Above it through the top of your left shoulder. I love it, David. And then from face on, again, that swing link feel of you getting your arms and shoulders matched up real well is fantastic for you. And see there, again, a little bit like I showed you with David Duval, I think it's good for you to feel like your right arm is kind of underneath there instead of turned over already through that part of the follow through. And again, you don't have a lot of rehinge yet because, again, you still feel a lot of body release, like Nick Price I was showing you, more so than hand and wrist release. And this is you trying to hit a 50-yard shot to keep that right arm long. This is the next one, when you're trying to hit a 50-yard shot, trying to keep that right arm long. Here's the next one. You're trying to hit a 50-yard shot, trying to keep that right arm long. So that's a little better. And here's the last one when you're trying to do that. So that's a little better there. Less elbows showing at that point in the downswing than the one on the left. So that's the main way. And then there your front arm looks better in that little drill there, David. And then again, guys, use that 9-ball drill as much as you possibly can to really use your practice time to make it very, very relevant for yourself. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Look forward to that play with a pro.